Hello everyone, and welcome to How-FixIT. If your Lenovo ThinkCentre M93p needs more processing power, upgrading the CPU can improve performance in multitasking and demanding applications. In this video, I'll show you how to remove the original processor, install a compatible upgraded CPU, replace the thermal paste, and reassemble the computer step by step. For this repair, you'll need a Phillips No. 1 screwdriver, plastic pry tools, tweezers, and fresh thermal paste to restore the thermal interface on the processor. I've included links to the tools and parts in the video description below. Before you start, make sure the computer is disconnected from the power adapter. Disassembly begins with removing the top cover of the case. Unscrew the screw located near the DisplayPort connector. After removing the screw, slide the top cover to the side and lift it off the case. Now disconnect the fan cable from the motherboard. First, disconnect the SATA cable from the hard drive. This will give you better access to the fan connector. Remove the 3 screws securing the fan, then lift the fan out of the case. Remove the 4 screws securing the heatsink to the motherboard. Once the screws are removed, carefully lift the heatsink and disconnect the speaker cable from the motherboard. Now we can remove the old thermal paste from the heatsink and processor. If the thermal paste is very dry, use isopropyl alcohol and cotton swabs to clean off the old thermal interface material. To remove the processor, press the socket retention lever down and move it slightly to the side to release it from the hook. Lift the lever, then open the metal load plate. Carefully lift the processor straight out by its edges. The Lenovo ThinkCentre M93p officially supports 6 4th-generation Intel processors. All officially supported processors have a 35-watt TDP. The Core i7-4785T is the most powerful officially supported option, while the Core i5-4590T usually offers the best balance of price and performance. Although other LG A1150 processors may physically fit into the socket, Lenovo does not officially list them for the ThinkCentre M93p version. Higher power processors may overload the cooling system and cause overheating, thermal throttling, instability, or unexpected shutdowns. Before installing an i5-4590T or i7-4785T, it's a good idea to update the BIOS to the latest available version while the old processor is still installed. After the upgrade, check that the new CPU is correctly detected in the BIOS, then test the system temperature under load. Now, reinstall the processor. Hold the processor by its edges and align the 2 notches on the sides of the CPU with the matching tabs in the socket. Gently lower the processor straight into place without sliding or forcing it. Close the metal load plate, then press the retention lever down and secure it under the hook. Now apply fresh thermal paste to the processor. If you're still unsure which thermal paste to choose for your device, I recommend watching my separate video where I test the most popular thermal pastes on different devices and determine the best option for computers, graphics cards, and laptops. I've included a link to that video in the description below. If your thermal paste comes with an applicator, screw the applicator onto the syringe. Then apply the paste to the top metal surface of the CPU. The layer should be as thin as possible while still covering the entire surface. If your thermal paste doesn't come with an applicator, place a small amount of paste onto the CPU, then use a plastic tool to spread it evenly across the entire surface. In my opinion, manually spreading the thermal paste is one of the most reliable methods because it ensures full coverage before installing the heatsink. This helps eliminate dry spots around the corners and edges, which is especially important for proper heat transfer. Reconnect the speaker cable to the motherboard. Place the heatsink back onto the processor and tighten the 4 screws evenly. Install the fan, secure it with the screws, and reconnect the fan cable to the motherboard. Place the top cover back onto the case, slide it into position, and secure it with the screw. If you found this guide helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more tech tips and guides. Visit our website for more tech insights and do-it-yourself guides. Remember, every tech challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. Thanks for watching How-FixIT, and see you in the next video.